And joining us now at the desk, we have the State Deputy of Florida, Paul Koppie. And thank you so much for being with us, Paul.
You're welcome.
Talk to us a little bit about what it's like, what it's been like for you, having everything sort of come to fruition after, I'm sure, what was a lot of planning, but we're right in the midst of things right now. And how has it been like for you?
Well, like you say, we're coming to the conclusion. Everything's been going very well. Everybody seems to be having a very good time. That was the most important thing. That was our goal, make sure everybody enjoyed themselves.
I have to ask you, I know it's been a 2-year process, essentially, in
Yes.
getting ready for this event, which is live right now here in Orlando. But what was probably the greatest challenge for you, and what's been the greatest blessing, joy of the whole experience?
The greatest challenge was just to start the organization, to get everything organized, get the committees in place, get the volunteers. A lot of that took time. There was a lot of planning. Getting the website up and running for the state registration took a lot of time. The greatest blessing has been the team that's been doing the work. They're doing a terrific job, and I cannot commend them enough, for all the effort that they put forth.
Did it help having the Supreme Convention here a few years ago, and did that help in the process of things this time around?
Very much so. Because I was actually part of that Supreme Convention as well. I was the chairman on the Transportation Committee, so I had a real good idea of the stuff that would take place and what we would need to prepare for. So yes, very much so.
And your wife, of course, is intimately involved in this whole process, being your wife and the mother of your kids. But also there are events that are planned, and I know we had a chance to talk to Terry too, for the women and the wives. And has it been something that strengthened you as a married couple, as a family, working on this project?
I think so. There's been, frustration and challenges with respect to the organization, but I think it's actually brought us closer together. A lot of times we'll lean on one another, when things are not going just right, but then we can also celebrate when things are going very well.
Sure.
And talk about your experience with the Knights, and we were able to share with your wife too. She shared with us that some of your sons are involved with the Knights of Columbus as well, and what it's been
Yes.
like for you as a family, and how you have been an inspiration to your sons as well, that they would even take that step to join as well.
Yes, I'm very proud that they joined the Knights of Columbus. And they take to heart what the Knights of Columbus is about, being charitable to others. And just recently, I was able to get my son-in-law to join too, so that was another proud moment.
Great.
You have a very effective website as the council here in Florida, floridakfc.org.
Yes.
And there's a lot of information there, not just about the Supreme Convention live here in Orlando now, but some of the great work that's going on amidst the various councils. You must be very proud as the state deputy of the tremendous work that the Knights and their families are doing and growing here in the state of Florida.
Yes, I'm very proud of what they've been able to accomplish. We've got some very dedicated Knights of Columbus here, some with very special talents, and they're utilizing those talents to help build the Knights of Columbus here in Florida. Just last year, we went over the 52,000 mark for the number of Knights that are here in Florida. Had a terrific year in membership last year. Had 92 councils achieve the Star Council Award, which they met their membership and insurance quotas, as well as a significant amount of programs that they have conducted for church and family and the community, which it was an outstanding success last year with the number of Star Councils that we had, and that's at the local council level.
What's it like for you to see, now you've been to, well, here in Florida, just to the two Supreme Conventions, but to see so many of your fellow Knights here with their families too, and what does that do for you personally to see all the people coming together for the Supreme Convention?
It's like a family reunion.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of the people, both Terry and I have seen some of the state deputies and their families and past previous years, and we usually don't get to see them except at a Supreme Convention. So when we get together, it's hugs and kisses, and we're glad to see one another.
Yeah.
I got to commend you, Paul, because as I walk around here, it's always an honor and a thrill for me, for all of us, to be a part of the Supreme Convention every year. But as I walk around, there's such a sense of brotherhood, of fraternity, and that actually is the theme of this year's 132nd convention. I have to commend you and congratulate you and thank you for what you've done in pulling this all together, because it's just a tremendous spirit here in Orlando today.
Oh, thank you. It's been our pleasure. A lot of work, but we're enjoying every minute of it. It's been terrific.
Well, we thank you for joining us here at the desk, and thank you so much for hosting and for being a gracious host here and being able to stop by and talk to us today.
You're welcome. Thank you for inviting me.
We're going to be back with more of the 132nd Supreme Convention here in Orlando of the Knights of Columbus, and we have plenty more to get to, so please stay with us.